Good morning, everybody. It's John from Veganism KILLS. It's 5:10 a.m. Monday, June 13th. Today's aim of the video is to show you where all these vegan fake meat companies are headed towards and the repercussions they can expect in the future. And there's nothing better to use than a company that did the same thing that veganism is doing. What do I mean by that? There are companies out there taking investor money on claims that they have breakthrough technology, and they simply just don't have it. They lie to people. Call it the long con, call it the short con, but a con is all it is. And I'm going to show you the similarities between one con, the old con, versus the new con. In this case, the old con is Theranos and Elizabeth Holmes, and the new con is veganism and Earthling Ed. And we're going to show you the obvious similarities here in this video right now. So let's start. Theranos was a company started by a 19-year-old Stanford dropout, and she promised that she was going to make a breakthrough machine that was going to save people's lives, rescue the world. And she used a fake voice, as part of her gimmick, and she loved to imitate Steve Jobs. All these new con artists, they love to imitate Steve Jobs with that black turtleneck sweater. You could see that. It's sort of like a trademark to these con artists. Now, you can notice the steps here of what happened to Theranos. You got 1.1, partnerships. Okay, let's go over the partnerships of Earthling Ed. Earthling Ed is a paid activist on behalf of Blue Horizon Ventures, whose investors in the startup see these fake vegan meat companies, and some of the investors are dyed-in-the-wool communist. And they support Ed through their foundation, Blue Horizon Foundation. And there's Ed as one of the benefactors of their supposed generosity. Now let's move on. What does Theranos have in common with the vegan fake meat industry? Well, their spokesmen are less than truthful, and they try to generate an image of trustworthiness by imitating somebody else that actually did offer breakthrough technology and was able to produce it. And what do I mean? They don't have the breakthrough technology they claim they have? Let's go to that now next. You notice Beyond Meat is just tanking. Beyond Meat was seeded and invested in by Blue Horizon Ventures, which gives Earthling Ed a check to promote the fake meat. Ed's connections to fake meat is really strong. If you want to go see him pout when Russell Brand tells him his fake meat is no good, Ed just had a meltdown on YouTube telling you have to eat the fake meat, even if it is bad, because my feelings. Now, we're going to go into the reason why this is tanking. And it's obvious because the fake meat is not doing what it claims to do. It's not replacing meat because it's a poor facsimile. Basically, Beyond Meat lied, saying they had technology that they don't have. Not only is fake meat overloaded with sodium, it's lacking in all the vitamins and nutrients you can get from real meat. Its protein value is overstated by 30%, and they're being sued for that. They're saying the product is free of synthetic ingredients. Methyl cellulose is not a natural ingredient. That's a man-made ingredient. It's used to bind all that fake meat together. It's loaded with GMO. So at this stage, if you're invested in veganism, you can take this as a warning. You can ignore it, or you can heed my warning. That's up to you. But the partnerships have been exposed. There's no doubt of who's pulling head strings. Okay, there's no doubt. Now the exposure and the downfall, that's been here. And the effects of the downfall obviously seen in the stock price and Ed's decline in popularity on YouTube. His subscribers are down 80% over the last 30 days, and his video views are down 41.8%. Hence, the need to bring in Kim Kardashian to tout the fake meat. So what do I think is going to happen to veganism and these fake meat companies? I think an investor is going to turn around and say, hey, you guys sold me a basket of nothing. The product doesn't meet up to the claims that you made to me before I handed over the check to you. The investors are going to start to sue. There's going to be inquiries. And it's already started. I'm at the point where I'm sick of these people running around telling everybody they have the ability to save the world, and they can't even tie their own shoes. And most of it is the fact that they're hurting people. They're putting children in the hospital, in the ICU, and in the morgue. Enough's enough. You know what happens when people think they're getting a protein value that's claimed to be false? You base your diet on getting enough protein, and then you go by what they're saying on the package, and then you find out you're protein deficient. Your health starts to decline. Where are the vitamins and minerals that this product claims to have just like meat? Where are they? They're not there. You believe they're there, but your health is going to reflect the reality of the situation. Here it is. No synthetic ingredients. It's a lie. False advertising is basically a lie. And a company has done the same exact thing that these vegan companies are doing, and this is the results they have. They're following the same script. Form your partnerships. Make claims that are outside the realm of reality. Basically lie to people. Trick them into investing billions of dollars into your company. Tell everybody you got it figured all out. Tell everybody you're smarter than them. Tell all the engineers and the nutritional staff that they don't know what they're talking about. Threaten them. Go after them on YouTube. Silence them. It's the same thing that this woman's done before. This isn't a new game. It's just new players. And these are the new players. and they're running the same scam. He says his channel is nonprofit. He's a liar. He rolled all of his companies under a new private venture called The Future is Vegan. And that's it. That's the truth. And give it a while, when the economic crunch is going to really reach into all these rich people's pockets, they're going to have the accountants start looking at all the pigs they have in their portfolio, and they're going to wonder, why is this constantly going down? Let's look into it. They're going to find this and see they've been sold the emperor's new clothes, and they're going to sue these people. And then you're going to see the real criminal proceedings begin. And people that you think that are safe or think they're safe, they're going to find out that's not true. And if you can't figure this out, it's because you haven't reached a certain level of maturity. And you're the kind of person who thinks if you sell the cow for magic beans, you can get your hands on the goose that lays the golden egg mentality. It's a fairy tale. Now, on that note, I'm out of here.